Wij hebben het politiebureau nog te gaan. En hopelijk kunnen we daar fixen dat we toegang krijgen tot iets.
I didn't imagine we'd be coming back here in this lifetime.
Ja.
Fordham. Have you solved the case already?
Nee, ik mag niet naar
I
binnen.
wish. I haven't even gotten started.
Well, I'm here if you need anything. Just be sure not to let Snelling see you.
Is he back yet?
He arrived a few minutes ago. I expect he'll be sequestered in his office today, so you shouldn't have to worry too much.
Good to know.
Eerst rondkijken.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone reading those books. I'm half convinced they're purely decorative. The old Jack and Stars. Sure was nice when that sign didn't apply to us.
Doorway. Ja, daar moeten we denk ik maar niet naar binnen lopen.
Prime Minister Atwood, watching over the department with his signature scowl.
Je man daarachter kunnen we niet bekijken. Nou, Constant.
Yes, but let's make this quick.
Kijk.
Back to work, I see.
Yes, well, the coffee shop holiday had to end eventually. I'm gonna have to find someplace else to meet you. The higher-ups are getting suspicious.
To be honest, it was a bit wretched there. I won't miss it.
Well then, Mr. Big Bug, you can have the honor of choosing the next place. Under a bridge somewhere, perhaps.
Have you been able to find any leads on Bill's death?
Have you?
Not yet, no.
I don't want to get your hopes up, but I may have something.
Oh?
The man you're looking for. He was burgling a flower shop, right?
Yes.
I couldn't help but notice that in the last 2 cases you've had, plants have been used to drug people.
Wel waar.
It may just be a coincidence, but I also think it's something worth looking out for. If it becomes a pattern, there's a good chance it might be related.
But 2 different people did the drugging.
True, but in both cases, they learned from someone else.
Oeh.
It's a stretch, but it's better than nothing. I'll take it into consideration.
Interessant.
I'm having
Yeah.
some trouble with Officer Parsons.
You and everyone else who's ever met him. What's the problem?
He's keeping me away from the Lathan crime scene.
Of course. He's one of the most loyal to Snelling.
Any suggestions for how I might get him away so I can look around?
I might have an idea. There are several reported crimes that haven't been assigned yet, and Parsons is itching to prove his investigative chops. He'd probably abandon his post for a good enough lead and a chance to impress Snelling.
Up to no good. You impress me.
Department politics are something of a specialty of mine.
Oké. Hier kunnen we ook nog dingen over vragen.
Any updates on the Harris baby?
He's back home and doing well thanks to you.
I'm glad to hear it.
You did an impressive job. I admit I was a bit concerned about how you'd fare after months of taking it easy. But I suppose detective work is like riding a bicycle.
It's a guaranteed way to end up with a broken arm.
Lekker hoor.
I see the Gazette has caught wind of this supposed mass murderer.
Yes, Snelling has been positively fuming about it. Between that and the Lathan case being publicized on the same day, it's been a nightmare for the department.
Any idea how they got the information?
I don't think anyone in the department has spoken to the press. Maybe they just have some very good reporters.
So, is it serious? Should we be concerned?
3 murders is nothing to sneeze at, but all the victims have been men in Chumley. If that changes, then things might start getting urgent.
Isn't that just the way it is? You can bet they'd have already caught the bastard if the first body had turned up in Leon.
Het gaat natuurlijk allemaal met elkaar te maken
About
hebben.
getting Parsons away from the crime scene?
All right, these are the, as of yet, unassigned crimes. The body of a young man was found in the Hodgman River by the Gascon docks this morning. A woman in Chumley reported hearing a single gunshot in her neighbor's apartment last night. There was a deadly explosion at a factory in Worcester that may be linked to sabotage. And that's it for right now. Any of those strike your fancy?
Ja,
Oeh,
ik denk een lichaam is dan wel interessant, denk ik.
Ja.
Tell me more about the body found at the docks.
An unidentified man in his 20s was found in the river near the docks. The dock worker who reported it said that the body was bloated and decomposing. It must have been in the river several days. Dr. Edwards performed a post-mortem and determined the cause of death to be a blow to the head.
I see. Certainly leaves a lot of questions.
Precies.
You think Parsons will be interested?
Ja, misschien wel.
Ja. Maar moeten we ze allemaal luisteren? Of?
Ja, laten we dat doen.
No, actually, let's try another one.
All right, which one?
Let's hear about the gunshot.
Ethel Williamson
Nou,
reported
gewoon
hearing
eerst
a sound
luisteren
she
en daarna
described
beslissing
as a
maken.
single gunshot coming from her neighbor's apartment last night. She said she had been hearing arguments over the past several weeks, and there may have been domestic violence involved. When she knocked on the door, she got no answer, but she said she noticed the distinct smell of flowers.
Intriguing.
Do you think Parsons will be interested?
Flowers. Nou, laten we die laatste ook nog even luisteren.
No, actually, let's try another one.
All right.
Want we hebben dus weer flowers hier, hè?
Give me the details.
Ja, misschien
about
is
the
dat het
factory
wel.
explosion.
Ja.
The owner of the Hawkins Steelworks reported an explosion at his factory that killed 2 of his workers. He says he's been getting several threatening letters about his current project.
And so he suspects someone has sabotaged the operation?
Yes, likely the Redites. Do you think Parsons will be interested?
Ja. Ja.
Ah ja, jij had een theorie over die bloemen. Dus
Ja, dat was die gunshot,
dan is
hè?
het de
Ja.
tweede, ja.
No, actually, let's try another one.
All right. Which one?
Die
Let's hear about the
gunshot.
gunshot.
Pakken we die.
Ethel Williamson reported hearing a sound she described as a single gunshot coming from her neighbor's apartment last night. She said she had been hearing arguments over the past several weeks, and there may have been domestic violence involved. When she knocked on the door, she got no answer, but she said she noticed the distinct smell of flowers.
Intriguing.
Do you think Parsons will be interested?
Ja, dat vind ik een goeie.
Sounds good. Let's go with that one.
All right. I'll send out the report as soon as we're done talking.
En dat is nu.
Ja,
We kunnen nog reviewen misschien.
Have a moment to go over my current case?
I'm afraid you're on your own this time. If they
Oh, yeah.
find out,
Understood.
ja.
I'll still
That's
Ja.
it.
better get.
Oké. Nou, in dat geval gaan wij in de volgende video dan terug naar de crime scene.
Ja,
In de hoop dat Parsons dan weg is.
mogelijk.
Dus ik zou zeggen, we gaan die hoorn eerst
Pretty sure
bekijken.
that connects Upton to everyone on the police network, including Giles at the jail. Lucky her.
Ja, dus tot de volgende.
Goedjes.
Joejoe.